it's Fancy Summer, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play, the 4 Immortal Sisters Challenge. So I think it is safe to say that, like, more than 75% of my subscribers have been requesting this, like, for the past, I don't know, couple of weeks, but, like, nothing but this challenge. So I thought if that many people are requesting it, it obviously has to be a good one. So I did my research, and yeah, it looks pretty freaking interesting, so we're gonna give it a go. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little intro that I put together for you. I felt like being snazzy, so I made that for you. Hope you liked it. But really quick, I am going to explain the challenge to you, and then I am going to introduce my characters. So the challenge is based off these 4 sisters of the elements who want to improve their town by bearing children and populating the town with them while drinking cowplant milk to prolong their everlasting youth. So basically they're trying to repopulate the town with their own children while staying immortal by killing people and using the kind of like cowplant milk life serum type thing to keep themselves young. So I think that's pretty awesome. And each of them is an element, so I will get to that when I introduce them. And they all have certain tasks. They all have a certain thing that they are supposed to be doing to benefit the cause here. So they all have their own thing going on. And yeah, so let me go ahead and introduce the characters. So this is the first one, and her element is fire. So everything is pretty like reddish colored, you know, just very like dark. She's not like, I mean, like more edgy, I think is what I would call it. It's like more edgy. So her aspiration is to be a friend of the world. And she has the gregarious trait because of that. So she hates children, she's outgoing, and she's romantic. So let me read exactly what she's supposed to be doing here. So it says that she's the only sister who's allowed to leave the lot freely. Her job is to search out men, develop relationships with them, and bear their children. So she is going to be the baby maker. She's the only one allowed to have the babies. So she's not allowed to marry, and the men aren't allowed to move in. It says she can bring 1 man home each night and may try for a baby once every 24 hours. So that's a lot of babies. It says she can also make friends to lure into the cowplant's trap and grant the sisters their immortality. So the only skills she is allowed to develop are social skills like charisma, comedy, mischief, and mixology. So yeah, that is the fire sister. So her name is Ember. Did I already say that? Probably. But I'm going to just briefly show you her outfits really quick so we can just, yeah, I mean, everybody's always curious. So that is her everyday wear. Here's her formal wear. This is like the only thing that's not red, just because I don't know, I wasn't feeling anything I had. Here is her athletic wear. Her sleepwear, which is very nice, because I feel like she's going to be in this quite a lot. Her party wear, which is very, very flashy. And then her swimwear. So everything's kind of like a red and a black theme, which works with fire, in my opinion. And all of the names have something to do with the element. I kind of like did some research on some names and tried to make them all relevant to what element they were. Alright, so the next one is the water element. Her name is Raina Oakheart. And yeah, I went for like a mermaid theme here because she is the water element. So I was like, water, mermaids, yes, yes. Yes, okay. So her aspiration is Master Chef, and she has the essence of flavor trait with that one. She is a perfectionist, family-oriented, and she has the neat trait. And by the way, if you're wondering, I didn't choose these traits. They are chosen for you in the challenge, which I actually kind of like because it's just easier that way. But anyways, her duty here is to be the caretaker of the young children and of the house. She does the cooking, cleaning, and repair duties, and takes care of all of the children. The skills she's allowed to use and develop are cooking skills and handiness. So she is going to be the, like, nanny / maid of the house, so she kind of has, like, the short end of the stick here. But she's still very fabulous, and I do really, really like her. So let's go through her outfits really quick. So that is her everyday, very mermaid. This is actually a set. They do go together, but I just could not pass it up. It works so good. This is her formal wear. For her, I tried to keep things like kind of teal. Like originally I had her hair was like this color, but it just looked a little too obnoxious. It was like a really distracting. So I just changed it to blonde. So yeah, we didn't have any other blonde Sims. We have a white-haired Sim, but it's for a different reason. But anyways, that's her formal wear. Here is her athletic wear. So I'm still trying to go for like tealish blue. Her sleepwear is right here. Love those socks. I want them. Here is her party wear, which I know y'all love that skirt. And so does me. So does me. Okay, English. And then this is her swimwear. It's not teal. I couldn't find a teal one, but I like this one, so that's what we're going with. But that is our water sim, aka caretaker of the house and the children. Okay, and our next sim here is Aria Oakheart. She is the element of air, which is pretty awesome. So her aspiration is best-selling author, and then she has the muser trait for being creative, and her traits are genius, bookworm, and loner. So her duty in the house, she is the keeper of knowledge. Ooh, fancy. Once children become old enough to learn, she is responsible for teaching them. So let's see, as the children get older, my bad, she tutors them and helps them with homework. The skills she is allowed to practice are logic writing, instrument skills, painting, and rocket science, which I think rocket science, like, that's freaking awesome. We're definitely gonna do that. So basically, she's going to be the one that's, like, gonna make us some money as well, because she can do all of the, you know, skills that require her to create things, so she can earn us some money. Yes, that's probably what her main goal will be for the first many parts until we have children. So, yeah, that is Aria. So let's go through her outfits. So that is her everyday wear. I love this thing, man. I love this outfit. It's like a little romper. I don't know. It's so cute. I love it so much. And then this is her formal. So I try to keep white for her because I couldn't really think of like a color, so white was just the color I came up with. Here is her athletic wear, which I really like for some reason. I really like that one. Here is her sleepwear. That has nothing to do with anything, but every time I see those leggings, I'm like, I gotta use them, so we're using them. And then here is her party wear. And here is her swimwear, which I am obsessed with. Oh, such a cute bathing suit. She works it so well. So that is Aria. That is our air element. And moving on to the last one. Here we have Miss Maya Oakheart. She is the earth element, which is pretty awesome. So, of course, for her, I kept her more of like, the normalish looking one, but I like the floral. It's definitely earthy. So yeah, so her aspiration is to be a freelance botanist. I hope I'm saying that right. I think I am. Collector is her little trait that she gets from that. So she is self-assured, active, and loves the outdoors. So let me read off her duties in the house. It says, she is the gardener and fitness master. She is responsible for growing food and fishing to sell and eat and training the children in athletics. She is allowed to leave the lot to fish and search for cowplant seeds, which grants the sisters their immortality. So she's going to be the one that goes out and finds the actual cowplant seeds to feed people to so that they can stay immortal, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to show you her outfit. So this is her everyday wear. Like I said, it's very like not formal, floral, and yeah, very cute. I love that dress. And then here is her formal wear. Again, I don't really have like a certain theme for her. It's just kind of normal. This is her athletic wear. Love that. I love that color. Oh, I want it. Here's her sleepwear, which those kind of match now that I'm looking at them. Here is her party wear. Again, no certain theme going on here. It's just what I thought looked cute. And then her swimwear. Now, for her little section of the house, which I'll get into in just a second, I did keep it, like, green colored, but only because, it just looked the best in, like, house form. So, yeah, those are our 4 sisters. They are gorge, and I love them. Now, if they look the same, I apologize if you think that they look really, really similar. I did use, there's, like, a little thing down here when you go to create sims where you can go to, like, play with genetics and you can make a sister. I did do that and it did like make them look kind of similar. I did try to change them up a little bit because I am kind of notorious for just making the same looking sims over and over, but I have like a system, okay? I've made a system. So I tried. So I apologize if they look a little similar, but they are sisters, so maybe you can cut me some slack, but yeah, okay. So moving on, I'm going to show you the house, which it's going to take a little bit of explaining, but I will explain everything to you once we get there. Alright, so this is the house/houses. Let me explain before you're like, what in the holy Holy World. Okay, that's new. So, basically they each have their own sections, and they are allowed to, like, go over to each other's section, but they can't perform their sisters', like, responsibilities, if that makes any sense. So, everyone can use everything, but you can't, like, go against the rules. So, with that being said, everyone has their own quarters, basically. But what I did to kind of make them connected was I put these little bridges here from the second floors, like on each one, so that they could easily get to the houses. And there's also doors on the bottom too, so I didn't just forget about that. But yeah, I like the little bridges idea. I thought that was kind of cool. And I did make these a little bit bigger than I intended, so there is a lot of empty space, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I let it slide. I did not want to like go back and like re-edit all of this. It would drive me mad, and the foundation is gone right there for some reason. So yeah, this is the whole little place. So there's not a whole lot of room for anything else, but this is on the biggest lot that I could find. And right here is where we're going to put the cow plant, and I will make this bigger if there's not enough room. So yeah, so obviously this is for fire, this is for water. That's blue. I promise you that's a blue color, but it looks white right now because of the lighting. And this is for air, and this is for earth. So I told you it's like green, but I really like that green color. I think it's really pretty. So yeah, those are the houses. So let me show you. And each sister is like supposed to have certain objects in their house. And everything else, like luxuries and stuff, we have to earn ourselves. So we have to start out with $1,000, and then we have to make our own money if we want anything else. So here is Miss Ember's house. So she had to have a bar, and then like her nice bedroom since she is the baby maker. But I kind of made this like a club scene in a way. So like I did add a few decorative items, like here's like a little laser lights and like a rug, but just so I wouldn't drive me absolutely insane with the whole emptiness thing. But yeah, that's how big it is. It's pretty big. I didn't mean to make it quite that big, but I apologize. And then here is her bathroom, kept it nice and dark for the whole black and red theme I had going on. And then if you go up the stairs, here is her bedroom. Again, this is just a lot of empty space. Eventually we'll fill it with something, but for now it's gonna be empty. And yeah, here is her bedroom. Now I did this really like what I thought was pretty cool thing right here, and I did test it, so it does still work. Oh, I don't know what happened with the shadow right there, but basically you go through these like curtains to get into her bed chambers, if you will. And so yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, that is her little bedroom. It's pretty empty right now. I don't even have like a dresser in there or anything like that. So pretty empty, but like I said, we will work on it. And she has to have a fireplace as well. So I put 2 in there because I don't know, symmetry is cool sometimes. All right, so moving on to water. So because she is the caretaker and has to cook all the meals and clean everything, she has this like gigantor kitchen. It's got 2 sinks. It's got a stove, a refrigerator, you know, the usual. I put these are supposed to go on the windows, but I put one here as if there was like a little potted plant right there, which is pretty cute. And then the trash can is like hidden over here, which is, I didn't even realize. And then she has a little dining room, which I thought this was nice. Lots of chairs, just in case there is a bazillion kids in here at one point. We have enough chairs for everyone. And, yeah, that is it for the first floor. Moving on up, she had to have, it said have kid rooms, so I put a boy and a girl's room in here for now. We can always expand that later on, but for now I have a girl's room and a boy's room, and we can always add more beds to this. Like, there's definitely room to expand here. And, yeah, so that's what they look like. They're pretty similar in terms of like what they have in them. It's just some toys, some toy boxes, stuff for the kids to entertain themselves with. And then there's a bathroom, and then this is her bedroom, which is very oddly shaped, and I'm thinking about like changing that at one point, but yeah. And again, we're not allowed to have any other luxuries. So, oh, I had a plant there. Where'd it go? I don't know, it disappeared on me. But yep, that is her little room. I kept a very blue theme with this house, obviously, because of water. So yeah, there was a plant there. That's kind of bothering me, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with it later. But that is her little house. And then moving on to Air, because she is the like the one that makes the money and does all the studies and the knowledge and all that jazz. I gave her this very like office-y looking, almost like a library type feel, but I didn't want to go too overboard with all the bookshelves, but I just did these, and then there's like one on the back of the stairs right here. And I didn't buy an easel or anything because it wasn't on the list of things to buy. Because like you could buy like nice items before this. You could definitely cheat, it was okay, but you couldn't buy what wasn't on the list. So that wasn't on the list, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy it with our money, so that we can make some money, or some more money. So that is her little like study area. We have a computer, And then going up the stairs, we were also supposed to have a bunch of things for the children to learn. So here is a little children's learning area that I made. So we have like a lot of creativity tables and like little science workbench things, and then all the violins. These are like the childish violins, and then these are like the more advanced ones. So yeah. And then we have a little bathroom right here, and this is Aria's bedroom. So yep, I didn't want to make it white because it would have driven me insane. But yeah, that is her little bedroom, and I did put a dresser in, or no, it's not a dresser, that is a bookshelf, but I put a bookshelf in here because you know, she is allowed to have a bunch of bookshelves, so that's okay. And then I put a little couch over there, but don't tell anyone. And then I put a bunch of those candle lights because they're fabulous. And they really fit the theme of this little house. Anyways, moving on to the last one. Here, this one is very strange, but yeah. Okay, I have no words. But this is for I have to remember their names. Maya, our Earth Sim, and because she does all of the workout stuff, I have like 2 treadmills, a bunch of punching bags, the little weight machines, and a bunch of mirrors on the walls and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. I was gonna add TVs and stuff like in front of the treadmills, but again, wasn't on the list. I think it would be considered a luxury item, so I didn't buy it. And I have a bunch of rugs. Because there was so much empty space, it was driving me absolutely insane. And then moving up the stairs, here's her little garden area, which I thought I originally had down here, like right here, but it looked a little odd being with all of the workout equipment, so I kept it kind of separate. I put it up here, and I have a little couch over there just to fill in some space, but that is where I have it for now. Just because like down here, I mean, I definitely could put it like on one of these sections, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, so I did it up here. And then I have her bedroom here, which is pretty normal looking. And I put a lot of I tried to remember to put plants. I actually don't think I remember to put any except for that one, but I had the idea because she is Earth, and Earth has greenery, so yeah, okay, you get it. And then here is her little bathroom. So yeah, that is all of the little houses. And like I said, they each have like a little bridge connecting each house to each other, so that's pretty nice. And then there's also doors on the bottom. And I want to try to put, oh my lord, Tina, stop it. I want to try to put the cow plants right there. So again, if we don't have room for all of them, because I know they do take up quite a bit of space, we can always expand. I have very huge doubts that not even one is going to fit right there, but we'll just deal with that when we come to it. Cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, so I think I am going to start the gameplay in the next part. So yeah, so this one was basically all about introductions and giving you guys the tour of the place. It's very interesting, but I really wanted to go all out for you guys. I spent so long on this house. I spent like a week making The Sims, like a week making the house. It like non-stop working on it because I was like so picky about what I was doing, and I didn't want it to just be like little boxes. I really wanted to do something different and kind of go all out for it. So this is what I made for y'all. I hope y'all like it. I hope it's not too like big or anything. I hope the open space doesn't bother you guys, because it kind of bothers me, but I'm looking past it because I'm not gonna go back and change it because it just took way too long. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this part up here. I hope you guys are excited. I'm pretty excited for this challenge. It's definitely something different. I usually do like family-oriented type of challenges, but this one is very different. Very diabolical, and it's like blurry for some reason. Can we not do that? Must we do that, camera? Must we do that? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, yeah, better. Much better. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this challenge. I am pretty freaking thrilled. I have been like teasing you guys for like so long, because I'm like, got a new Let's Play coming, you'll never know what it is. And then I like posted a picture and all of you guys like totally lost it. It was so funny and so cute, and I am just so happy to finally be posting this. If you guys enjoyed this part and are very excited for this Let's Play, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more. I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys!